When working to perfect how to put the bobbin in on the Husqvarna Viking Epic 980Q, there is a few tips for you to know. Now, we have done over 50 videos on a near identical machine, the Husqvarna Viking Designer Epic 1, which we have included in the links below, but there's a few videos that we wanted to highlight on this actual model. The only difference is this machine is sewing only, and the Husqvarna Viking Designer Epic 1 has embroidery. But ideally, the functions, the stitches are near identical. So here's how to make sure you are putting the bobbin in correctly. So number one, you do need to use good quality thread. And if you're not using good quality thread, there'll be times where you'll probably be frustrated. So make sure that if you're using old thread that was donated to you by grandma, maybe that's not the best thread to be using on this beautiful machine. Treat yourself to some new thread. Now, first off, you are going to notice that the Viking bobbins for this machine are blue and that they have an H on the top. Next, when you do wind the bobbin with the H coming out the side of the machine and you place the bobbin in so the H is always on top, you will find that the bobbin is always spinning the direction it's supposed to spin. It actually spins counterclockwise. Next, you're going to find there's a little groove about 6 o'clock. You can see that the thread practically wants to drop into that groove immediately. And at 6 o'clock, I am finding that my thread will go all the way around to about 7:30. That is the tension for the bobbin case, and your thread must be in that little groove. So I sometimes put my finger on the bobbin and even pull it off to the side here. Sometimes you hear that little click, and that means that it has snapped into position. The last thing we need to do is just bring the thread over this gray little area here, and you'll find a small arrow right here where it directs your thread to go so it can be cut to the perfect length. Now, I usually like to put this little door on and then pull the thread, and it cuts it for me. And then all I need to do is step on the foot control to make sure that everything is threaded correctly. Use the thread cutter to cut the thread at the end and see that your stitching looks the same on the top as it does on the back, which it does. So again, if you're having trouble with your bobbin, make sure you've put in a new needle and also cleaned out underneath your throat plate to make sure there's no extra lint getting in the way of having the perfect stitch.